What's up, everybody? Dumboy is back with part 4 of our meta defense. This is going to be the cover 6 press. I like to use this as a little more of a max coverage setup. We can still get the free runner, but I'm not really going to talk a whole lot about sending 5, 6, 7 because the other sets I've showed you are much more effective for that. So, cover 6 press. Now there's something I wanted to intentionally note here. I wanted to show you the spread formation. It's something I've run into, and it took me a game to figure out why. Well, a couple quarters anyways, to figure out what the heck, right? So, because with this setup, you know, if you base a line, it pulls them out of position. You always have to check. So what we need is this guy right in here for our play yard, right? We need him to be our heat defender, blitzing, right? So, you know, if they come out in the spread set and you want, you can, you know, baseline press. It'll get him down to about here. Then you can just move him over. Like any of these setups, we blitz our wide defender. We contain. Make sure that he's set up in the right place. Against like a set where there's only one wide over on this side of the field, he'll be in the right position right away. You don't have to do anything. Just go ahead and contain. But when they have two guys spread wide over here, you'll know it with him technically being a coverage defender, the way the play is designed, which you end up with. So again, the setup for this can be much easier and less convoluted. I just want to show you the worst case scenario, what you could run into, what you'll have to do. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take and we are going to shift our defensive line left to the heat side. That's really what we want this to look like. And you'll see, bang, we get our free runner. If you don't slide the defensive tackle over, you will still typically get a free rusher. But for some reason, it's not 100% on this play. See? So, note that. If anyone does figure stuff out, start sliding protections, things like that, with the cover 6 and really with any of them, you can always try that, just to maybe even boost what we're doing, make it even more effective. But here you can see, you know, I mean, we've got a pretty big advantage. If we block the running back, you know, you may not get the free runner, but again, now it's 6 versus 4. So they've got 4 guys going out to run routes, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in coverage. If we can get any amount of pressure at all, that's a huge win. That is a huge win. So you can see where that could have been a sack probably 5, 6 seconds before it was. That was pretty funny. But you also see why I'm just not as big of a fan of using this to really heat someone up. This is really a coverage scheme within our setup. If you are going to heat someone up, I would say do it like this. So you kind of create a 4-man overload on that side. So what I did there was I slid the linebackers left, slid the line left. But again, the difference there, as you can see, when from sending 4 to 5, how quick the heat got there, it's probably not worth it. So this is going to be our coverage installment. Stay tuned. Within a couple days, we'll drop that cover 4. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, please subscribe. I'll keep grinding so you don't have to.